So guys, Andrew Tate has had a long history of beef with True Geordie, been going back and forth for a while, and True Geordie gave his thoughts and calls out Andrew Tate for blaming the Matrix on his situation.
In terms of taking accountability, like Tate claimed he does, putting everything on the Matrix, it's not really that, is it? Don't blame it on sunshine. Don't blame it on moonlight. Blame it on the Matrix. Woo! I don't even know what to say anymore. This is just so weird, man. We're talking about a movie made in 99 here. Neo was getting done for cyber crimes, right? Because he was hacking into NASA and shit. You ain't Neo, mate. Surely if the Matrix wanted to get him that bad, they could have just started their own podcast and invited him on. Because this man will go on any podcast who will have him. And I'll say this again. I don't know if this guy is guilty. What we do know is he said a lot of things in the past in relation to his webcam business, to the way he treats women.
So these guys actually fell out before Andrew Tate was even famous, but when he became famous, True Geordie went after him on a live stream and made some insulting remarks that Andrew Tate would go after him for.
Although I would gladly blow myself up if I could take that fucking shitbag with us. I'm just saying, if he really wants to prove it, do the right thing.
Tate fired back with a punchy response video.
You're going to learn very quickly. There's not many people in the world I have a personal beef with. I've had some internet beefs back and forth. There's very few people I personally dislike. One of them is True Geordie. Anyone who's followed me long enough understands why. He's a very insulting, fat, vulgar. He's a dickhead. He's an unlikable person. He's not very smart. He's stupid. He has his little girlfriend who sits next to him. And they did a video about me long ago where they were insulting a bunch of women who worked for me, calling them horrible names. He made full-grown women cry. I replied and said that's a horrible thing to do and he should apologize. He refused to apologize because he was full of hate. Turns out the man was full of hate because he ended up begging for dildos off of a woman. The screenshots were leaked of him begging for dildos, begging to suck on them, begging to be cheated on because he likes to be dominated by females. He sits there, fat. That's why he eats so much, to try and pretend he's bigger than he is. He sits there fat, trying to convince the world it's muscle and that he's a tough guy. But truthfully, he begs to be dominated by females. So this person's genuinely a piece of shit. And now, after me converting to Islam, he made a piece on one of his podcasts saying that I'm not true in my conversion, and then insulted all Muslims, saying that Muslims blow themselves up, and that I should go blow myself up. We should all blow ourselves up, making fucking racist comments about an entire religion, as if that's somehow funny. Let me tell you something, my friend, and if True Geordie, if you're watching this is a message directly to you. There are certain times in life you need to know when to shut the fuck up. There are certain things which are not funny. Certain things are not beyond reprisal. You don't sit and insult a man's religion. Just like you don't insult a man's entire company and the people who work for him. That's one thing. But to insult my religion and the religion of billions of people across the fucking planet, making ignorant jokes about fucking blowing ourselves up, thinking that's going to go without consequence, you're going to learn very quickly, my friend, that was a mistake.
Make sure you guys all right now leave a like and subscribe and notification bell. We have breaking updates on Andrew Tate's release and more details on the case as it proceeds and the court hearings come up.